Hi there, welcome to the show. Now this beautiful mood is all courtesy of Radisson Blue here in Arboretum. You must come and check it out. And of course, our great team behind the camera. Isn't this lovely? So today's show is a message of hope. A reminder that you can heal, you can love again, and you can realize your dreams. So stay right there and let the show begin.
I am Isabella Kituri, and this is my message of hope and fruitfulness to you. Never forget to hope. Always remember that God has your back and that it is your footsteps that are needed to make a change. Do that quickly, slowly, just to make sure you're moving. Because God, or whoever you believe, or whichever faith you're in, knows you today and tomorrow. He just needs you as an instrument. Allow him to be the vessel in which you prosper. He's good all the time. He has been good to me. In my career, I have seen God. In my life, as a mother, as a wife now, and as a widow before, he has never let me down. He is the same for everyone. And we all have feet, we all have hands. Remember, the work of your hands will be blessed. When you move, he moves. When you talk, he talks back. When you smile, he smiles. And when you cry, he will wipe away your tears. Just smile, it will be okay.
Hi there, welcome to Unscripted with me, Grace, and with me is this beautiful lady, Isabella. Karibu.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, habari yako nakwambia.
Yeah, oh, this
Nivi.
Is, you want elbow?
Elbow. From Thank you for agreeing to come on the show.
Thank you.
I have watched you for years. I admire your work. Good job, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
You look great also.
You too.
Thank you.
You were just a mommy the other day.
Nakwambia pia wewe. Well, yours is now, it said 17 months.
Yeah.
How is it going? How is baby?
Hey, she's good. She's growing.
Yeah.
She's fun.
She's fun.
I think now I'm very settled in age-wise, yeah?
Yes.
So now I'm really understanding motherhood.
Actually, tell me about that, having a child when you're older, because I feel the same. Now that I'm older with my, also my 9 years apart, like you just look at motherhood very differently. So how is it for you now?
It's interesting. You are wiser now.
Yes.
You are more calm.
Yeah.
And because you have grown much older, of course, mommy is nowhere near. She's also moved on. Yes. Because when you're younger, the mothers are always there helping you.
I'm telling you.
But now it's you, and if there's hubby, and the other children. Great.
Helping each other, yes. My daughter's also great big sisters. Let's talk about finding love again. You mentioned hubby. Because unfortunately, apparently 15 years.
Yes, 15
a long
years.
time. 15 years ago. You were married and you lost your husband.
Yes.
Tell us about that journey of saying, okay, I am ready to start again. How did you get there?
Well, it's a tough journey. First, you've lost your spouse. If you don't have children, maybe you're alone. I was left with a 3-month-old baby. So there's that shock. Yeah. After the shock, there's people's questions start coming in. Are you okay? Are you okay? And you say, I'm okay. But in reality, you're still reeling through the loss. Yeah. I think loss for everyone, whether it's a mother, a father, a brother, depending on the closeness, as long as it is your person, it's quite tough. Of course. So that journey took me, I think, around 8 years. Wow. Yeah. Until the pastor who married us, we met. He kept on insisting, come, I need to meet you. I need to meet you. I said, I'll meet you. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I've gone out.
Just now meet you alone now.
Yeah. Like, oh, as in, I know what he wants to tell me, but
you're not ready.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm wearing my hubby's ring on my neck. Guys are like, this guy, you see? Yeah. So the day I met him, it was just in town, and we didn't intend. And he just said, good job. So we sat. He told me, first, I want you to take off that ring. It was very hard.
Because now you're seeing someone and you're going to marry and you're
seeing anyone then.
Oh, I see. Bado.
That was like 5 years on. I was not seeing anyone, but I was still attached to Kituri. Yeah. This is my person, the person whom I really, really enjoyed a relationship. Yeah. Yeah. I just gotten married, just gotten a baby. So there's
attachment.
Yeah. There will be attachment, even if it is married one day.
That's true.
So he says, remove that ring. I debate. He says, no. He will be happy if you are also happy. Stop being sad. It's not your decision. It's God's decision.
That's true.
And that settled in. And I removed the ring. Yeah.
So that was step one.
That was step one. So after removing the ring, now guys start saying, oh, I want to hook you up. Oh, I want to hook this guy. all those many frogs. The croaking sound is so ugly in the ears. Yeah. So eventually people left me alone.
Okay. You were not ready.
Yeah, I was not. You actually discover yourself, you're not ready.
Yeah.
And the moment when I realized I'm ready, I left for school abroad, I came back. Yeah. I had time to really be alone. Okay. When I realized I'm ready is when I was like, my son is growing. And he started saying, yeah, soon I'm going to boarding school. You'll be alone here. So then I realized, okay, he understands things, he's okay. And mostly mothers and even fathers think of their children. Whom am I bringing to this relationship? Yeah. So that gave me an assurance that I can do this.
It's almost like he allowed you.
Yeah, he allowed me. Yeah, he allowed me. But an incident happened. We were with my mom at a mall, and she saw a wedding gown, and she said, please try it on, just for good luck's sake.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he cried. Oh.
Your son?
Yeah, I said, no, don't.
Oh. How did that make you feel? You're like, oh,
I was like, oh,
he's
God.
not ready.
Yeah, then I said, can I just try it on because I like the shape? And then he said, okay, but you're not getting married. I said, no.
Okay.
Then after that evening, he again said, I'm sorry, I got emotional, but if you want to get married, just get married.
I love your relationship with him.
Yeah, we have a very open, close relation, mother-son, friend relationship.
As it should be. That means he can come to you openly for anything.
Yeah, he gets a girlfriend, he'll tell me.
Oh, look at that. So at this point, he's how old?
At this point, he is 11.
He's 11.
And so that's 11 years on.
11 years on.
Yeah, remember, 5 years ago, I had removed the ring.
Yes.
So at this stage, now I start truly going out, being open to seeing people.
All right.
But also remember, the older you grow, the more your ears and eyes show you the chaff, what you don't want.
Yes.
So it becomes very difficult.
You see the red flags very early.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
So guys are like, oh, give him a chance. He's like, nope. Exactly. This one, this one, yeah. As in, on the first day, exactly. I don't even give chance.
Wow, good.
So it went on. Finally, when it happened, it wasn't even planned. I met this guy. We used to be in a WhatsApp group together. Okay. Yeah. Then now there was a party, and we meet all the professionals of that circle. And he doesn't even know who he's talking to. I also don't know who he's talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to. So it's just like, hi. Oh, you listen? Okay. And that was it. Okay. Then I love football.
Oh, yes, you talk about it online a lot.
Manchester United fan. He's also a very, very serious football fan.
I see.
We are on opposing sides.
Okay.
She's okay, it's good. So he says, oh, there's a match. Can we watch? My team was playing at the same time. His team was playing at the same time. And you guys were going to watch in the same place.
All right.
So we went.
That was your first date?
Yeah, first date so because Chelsea was playing on the other side. Manchester United was playing on the other side.
So you were not even together?
We are in the same place, but not together.
Okay.
But he kept on checking, yeah. So after that, we said hi, and that's how it began. Oh, can we have a drink? Oh, can we meet? I'm doing this. Do you want to join? It was very easy. Okay. And that is what gave my heart peace. And one thing led to another. I got pregnant.
I see.
Then now we were on skates. Everything had to be on fast forward.
I see.
And he was like, you're pregnant? You know, we can't stay like this. Yeah. Some things have to be done officially. And
that was that.
Yeah, that's how we are here now.
Look at you. But like you said, you still have the name Kituri.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Kituri, first I was called Mwagodi.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, then when I got married, I changed. Immediately I came back from honeymoon. So in that period, Kituri became hype, and there was this wedding tag, and I mean social media, and it was not very big, all that.
Yeah.
But then branding was now the entrance of new media at that time.
Yeah.
So my bosses at that time were like, no, I mean, you just changed from Mwagodi, then to Kituri, then you want to go, that's too much. Yeah, just be okay. And that's how Kituri stuck.
I see.
But also my son was quite sensitive about it.
About
changing
your name.
So if you change your name, I'm
What
a
about
Kituri,
him?
and you're not a Kituri.
Got it.
So you see, he was young then. Now
see.
he's much grown and he sees things differently.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be a name change coming soon, maybe.
If it is warranted, there are big projects coming up.
Yeah.
God willing.
God willing.
So we look forward to that. And yeah, of course, I am thinking about going to Mwagodi. It's my dad's name. It's a neutral name.
There you go.
So I don't think and it's a name that is known. So
Yes.
it's not going to be a very big brand change.
Yes, exactly. But I'd like you to speak to widows at home who it could have been maybe just a year, others 15 years or more. And just talk to them on, I don't know, like a word of encouragement. What would you tell a widow watching right now who maybe they think them they can never love again, you know, and they see your story and they're like, wow, you mean it can happen for me? What can you tell them?
From my experience, and I'm only a Christian. I'm religious.
Okay.
I'm quite spiritual. Let me say. I'm Christian. I'm religious, and I'm quite spiritual. I believe in prayer, and I believe there's a higher power. Whoever that higher power you want to call as an individual, but there's a God. There's somebody who governs this universe. And I say, go down on your knees. Stop seeking answers everywhere. Yeah? You will get an answer. You will. And it could be 2 days for me today. It could be 10 years for somebody else.
That's true.
It could be forever for another person. That's their destiny. Everybody has got their destiny. You could be married, you could stay single, but enjoy life at that time. Get out of that zone of sulking sad.
Yeah.
And if you feel that you can't get out of it, ask for help.
Okay.
Because sadness leads to depression. And depression, I mean, leads to mental health issues.
That's true.
So get out. If you do not have a good support base, seek professional help.
Okay.
I had a very good support base.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you go through any dark season in
Oh.
that? What was your low moment?
Oh, my low moment was you wake up, you don't want to see the light. You want to stay in your blanket.
Yeah. Curtains closed.
Yeah. My former boss at that time, Farida Karane, had to come home.
Really?
Yeah.
To get you out of bed?
To just tell me, you know what? Compassionate leave is over.
No way.
You will mourn forever. The pain will ease. It will never end. Get out of this house. I was actually shocked to see her in my house.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So
But sometimes you need someone to come and give you that nudge.
everybody needs somebody.
Yeah.
Be it your mother, your friends.
Yeah.
And surround yourself with a good Bible study.
Good.
If you're a Christian, surround yourself with a good, faithful Muslims, Indian, whoever, who is good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a support system.
Yeah, have a support system. Realize that people will walk with you, but you have to take a step for them to walk with you. Unless you are walking also, that journey won't begin.
Indeed. And that's how we take a break. We'll be right back. Stay right. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. So before the break, we talked about just that life does get better after 15 years of losing your husband, and now you're in a good place, and we thank God for that. But if you could take us back to when it happened, I mean, the first year of marriage, you know, there's this excitement. You're still newlyweds. Imagine.
You're in honeymoon.
You're in honeymoon.
In bliss.
It's bliss.
You can do no wrong to each other.
And you go on, you see? And a 3-month-old baby.
Yeah.
And then, just like that,
yeah,
your husband is snatched away. Tell us about that moment. What happened?
So, we had just left maternity, had just given birth, and he had taken up a CPA 3 or so, a higher accounting course.
Okay.
It was quite stressful for him. Okay. Work, that new course, new baby in the house. Yeah. He had this recurring ulcer issue. So this time it really got worse. Okay. So I told him, you know what, no, let's look for a specialist. Let's go to a hospital. Let's stop going to these clinics.
No, I'm telling you.
So we went to a hospital in Parklands, and the doctor did all the checks, and we went back home, and it got worse. Okay. And I knew it was worse because he couldn't eat anymore. He could eat very little food. Okay. And at some point, I started cooking steamed cabbage. That was all he could eat, and very little.
Everything else would give him just acidity, gas?
Nothing. He would just say, it can't pass my throat. I think I have a sore throat, a serious sore throat. Little did we know that the inside of his intestines are completely infected with the cancer. So we go back to the doctor, and as we are discussing, I was really worked up. I said, I mean, we can't keep on coming to this hospital all the time. There has to be a solution. So there's another doctor, he's called Professor Ambo, he's an oncologist. He was one of the very few at that time. That's 2000 and, that was 205, early 205. So he's like, what are you guys talking about? Relax, like, you're in a hospital, you will be okay. So then he says, let's do this, there's a test they do where they remove a part of your body and take it to the lab for like 7 days. So they did that. They did that. So we waited, we put on drugs. He actually didn't leave the hospital even because he wasn't eating. And he had started losing weight drastically. So we're in hospital, and then they come, they start talking, they pulled me away, they start telling me, you know what, this is life, people get sick, people leave us. So I'm like, okay, just be clear.
Yes, yeah. Tell us what's wrong.
So we want to break the news to your husband that he's very sick, and we are giving him days. What? Yeah. Days? As in his stomach is completely finished.
They're telling this to a newlywed. Like you've just married.
I am breastfeeding. My boobs are full of milk. As in, I was actually planning to go home to breastfeed and come back. We have just been like that was like a few weeks from delivery. After delivery. So, okay, I took it in stride. I don't know, but there was this grace, grace sufficient. I've always felt so strong, and I was like, let's do this. Let's move on. Let's take it one day at a time, because not all of us can start crying. Somebody has.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we go. They tell him, so I'm like, please, just we'll be okay. It's okay. You're making him feel so woye.
Wow. Like you were strong.
Yeah.
You knew this will handle this.
It's a cloud that will pass. Unfortunately, the cloud hung on for a while, and that was we had our baby in June, so July, August, September, 3 months we're in hospital, and October, the 1st of October, I get a call in the morning, and the nurse says, the nurse was a lady from my village, so she was always, so that day I always was in hospital by around 6 in the morning. Yeah. But that day I was dilly-dallying, running, but the baby's crying, as in I was not getting out of the house. So she tells me, where are you? I'm like, leo nimechelewa, but I'm coming. So she was like, okay, please come. You need to be here now. So I panic. I actually could just get out of the house. I call my in-laws, we'll meet there. So getting to the hospital, what is happening?
What did you find?
doctors around. There was so much activity, machines, blah, as in, it was like an ambulance. Yeah, it was just like a scene of a movie, like the way we used to watch ER. Yeah. I'm like, why is think of, what are you doing?
Exactly.
No.
I know. I'm the one who knows how to do it move.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful experience.
I can tell you're glowing.
Oh,
There's
thank
a beam
you.
around you. So we thank God that you're in a good place now.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm truly grateful. If there, through the years, big lessons you could share for people at home, what would they be? It could be from motherhood, from being a widow, finding love again, and just life in general. What would they be? If you have top 3 or 2 lessons you could share.
I could say I have one big.
Good. That's
one big lesson.
Yeah.
Be hopeful.
Be hopeful. I like that.
Be hopeful. Everything will fall in place because you're open to hope.
I see.
Hope
no matter how dark it looks.
Hope for a better tomorrow. Yeah. Hope for making and hoping and making it work. Because if there's no hope, you can't keep the faith.
That's true.
Yeah. You hope for things to come.
Yeah.
That you've not seen. And that equals faith.
I like that. And speaking of fresh, what can you tell to those at home as you wrap who are terrified, scared of trying again? You know, whether it's trying to love or, like you said, you may lose your job, but you tried. Let me go and see what else I can do with my hands. What can you tell that person who, you're a bit too scared and you don't know what to do?
Take your time. Take your time to think what kind of person you want again in your life.
I see. Now if you're about love.
Yeah.
Okay. Think through it.
Think through it. Take your time.
True.
Yeah. Eliminate the noises of he's good. No. Do your own research. And also allow yourself to enjoy that moment with that person because we all have a past.
Good point.
Yeah. So with that, I think you'll be okay. You know what you want, you're taking your time, and you're allowing yourself to see the reality of things as they are.
Any last words for people at home?
Okay.
A word for 2020.
Oh, 2021
rather. Look at me. 2021.
Yeah, a word for 2021 is this. What can I say? Hey, that's a big question for a whole nation.
If
you're in your 20s,
yeah,
plan yourself well. Go to school if you need to go to school. Do business. Try as much as you can wherever. Yeah? Try different businesses. Be prepared in your 20s because most of us, we were never told in your 20s, you need to plan financially, you need to prepare yourself career-wise. That is the time of laboratory. That is the laboratory time. Tests and experiences.
Yes.
Yeah? Be in the right place with the right people. When you get to your 30s, you'll be settled. Yeah? Get married. If you have to, if you don't feel like getting married, travel, enjoy life. When in your 40s, please know people will move on. Your circles will be smaller.
Okay.
Visions and dreams will be different. Yeah. So at that time, make sure your vision and dream is steadfast and it has matured. You're in a good place. You're not running now.
Exactly.
Yeah. To make things work in life.
You're settled.
You're settled. Then at 50s, well, God is good all the time. I don't know about that.
You'll find out when you
I'm
get
in
there.
40s
I'm like,
now.
I don't think you're there yet. Thank you so much, Isabella.
Yeah, thank you.
You look, like I said, you look amazing. You're radiating.
Thank you.
For us, we can only wish you all the best. And thank you for being a story of hope and showing people at home that it can happen again.
It can.
It can.
Yeah. It happened for you.
Amen. In fact, our kids have the same name.
Lukundo.
Yeah. Which means love in our...
Yeah, in Kitaita.
In Taita.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, we're sisters. We're sisters here. Thank you so much for staying with us. Do have yourselves a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you to Radisson for hosting us. Until next week, goodbye and God bless.